Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Jeff again, coming to you with Minecraft from the Minecraft vanilla server. And I've been wandering around a little bit off camera, and I think I have found the place that I am going to call home. It is this really cool location that has llamas, which I'd never seen before in this game until today. I had just had to do a little bit of reading on them to actually understand what they were. It's got a desert biome right over there. It's got like an acacia, I think it's an acacia biome is what you call it, right there. I believe I'm in an extreme hills biome right here. I gotta even remember where this is. Yeah, this is an extreme hills biome right here. There is, over here around the corner, a swamp biome. And I believe back there, I went and jumped up on that mountaintop over there. I think there might be an ocean behind it. But I thought this place was really cool. So I wanted to make this whole section gonna be my home with so much access to so many different biomes. But one thing I found really cool about it was, look at this natural like river that comes around. Basically almost all around this thing right here. It turns this into a peninsula. And I was thinking about digging this peninsula out, making this bigger, and kind of having it be like a moat that goes around the entire island right here and make the center of whatever I'm going to build here on this, what will be an island because it's currently a peninsula. I thought that would be a really cool idea. And there's even lava right there. But the thing is, I need to figure out where exactly I want to have my little starter base set up. There seems to be, I think I want it to be, let's go check out this cave right here. I think there's a ravine right over there as well. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a little place out, make it a very, very, very starter base to come back to. And then I need to get down to, I don't actually have to get down because I have lava right there. I was going to say, I need to get a portal going into the nether and try to figure out where I'm at in relation to home. Perfect. This is like just a very little small place that I could call my very, very, very basic starter house in order to make the trek back home. See exactly how far away are we from home. I don't have any good blocks to build with, I just realized, because I threw away all my cobble. But that's okay. If we're going to make this my place to be, let's dig this out a little bit. Just put in some chests right here. There's still all the Christmassy chests. We'll drop off some of these important items that I will come back for in a little bit, but I need to get into, let's just drop off pretty much everything and then just pick up what I currently actually need. So we'll take some bread. I need those swords. I probably need to make a bunch of stone axes because this is going to get to be a very, 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 very long dig through the nether. Actually, it won't be too long because I'm at what? 2,700, 1,700, so divide that by 8. So it's not really a couple hundred blocks. Each direction should suffice. And should get me back towards 0, 0. I don't even know exactly where spawn's at, though. My assumption is that it's near 0, 0. But I'm not 100% certain. So for now, we will just board this thing up. I will turn this into a door in a minute, but I just need to be safe for now. I don't like the way that this one row was slightly off of everything else. And we will start to build a little nether portal. Let's do that. I don't have a crafting table. So let's build one of those. Build some doors. And there we go. And now I can put a door on this place and feel like I have a home. It would probably be easier if I went down and got lava as opposed to continuing to trek over there and get the 10 buckets of lava I'm going to need to build the portal around here. But at the same time, what do I want to do? It cost me a decent amount of iron. If I just do it 2 by 2. Get 2 buckets. I'll have my one here will turn into a infinite spring somewhere back here. Oh, I was like, where did it go? Where did it go? It's right there. So let's get this started first. And we will run out here, grab some of this water, which happens to be right there. Now I have my infinite spring of water, and I just need to start trucking some lava over here. So let me go grab 2 lavas so I feel a little bit safer about this, because I will need a total of 10 lavas. Now I'm doing the dance. There we go. So anyways, wanted to ask you guys, it's interesting scenario. Not really to ask you guys much, but I will ask away anyways. So coming back from spending the holidays with the wife's family. Oh god, this is gonna be actually really bad to do. I should sleep. I should sleep. What am I doing? I should sleep. There's no need for this. I am not surrounded by anybody else online right now. I am playing this very dangerously for absolutely no reason. So let us hope that I can go make this bed and sleep and be fine. So we are on the way back from the wife's family's house where we spent the holidays. Very, very lovely people. Fun to be around, fun to enjoy, but, you know, 4.5-hour drive from where I'm at. So always a long drive back. And we are stopping at a Sheetz. For those who don't know what a Sheetz is a restaurant. It's like a... That's weird. Where'd the wall go? Why is the wall not in front of me? That was really strange. So we stop at Sheetz, which is, you know, it's a Wawa. It's not one of those. It's the same thing as a Wawa. The same items that they serve. It's like basically a gas station with the place that you can order food. They got people, you put your order in on the little screen and all this stuff. But it's the day after the holiday, and so it's really, really busy. So we pull in one of the busiest areas in on the trek back. It's Breezewood, Pennsylvania. For those who know, it's like the gateway to the east, basically. You get off of the turnpike, it's Breezewood. That's where a lot of the major roads, you know, you go in and out of to get to where you're going. So it's a very popular place to stop, to say the least. And we stop, and it is packed. Not unexpected, but packed in a way, and they don't have a good system for people to get in and out of there for getting gas. But everybody wants to stop and get gas. It's the cheapest gas in Breezewood, especially if you have a Sheetz card. But there's 2 sides of the pump, but there's no arrows that tell you which way you're supposed to pull in. There's no line that's forming. It's basically just like a free-for-all. Like, if you can get there first, you're the one that's going to be able to get gas. So we are... I'm stopping to try to get gas, and every time I see a guy pull out and I go to pull in, somebody's pulling in from the other side, like zipping in front of me. It's getting a little bit frustrating. A lot of empty cars are there because people are just literally pulling in, getting gas, and not moving their car to go inside and get food. And it's taking like 20-25 minutes to get food because it's that busy in there. So it's really annoying, people being not very, you know, kind and courteous at all. But I was like, okay, Julia, go inside, order some food. I will, you know, figure out the gas situation and get us, you know, gas and however we're going to do this. So she says, okay, what do you want to eat? And I said, I don't know, just order me a sub or something like that, because we're driving. Just order me something quick and simple and a sub. And of course, Julia, bless her heart, she always wants to be like, buy the nice thing, something that she knows that I'm gonna want. So she starts asking a million questions and just like, what kind of meat do you want? What do you want on it? And I was like, look, you know what I eat. You know what I want? I'm not looking at the menu, so I don't really know what I want. Just give me something good, a sub. It's like, well, do you want ham? Do you want turkey? Do you want chicken? I said, whatever. Just give me something. Just go get out of the car, get me something to eat. I will deal with the gas situation. And I'm like getting frustrated because I can't get gas and all this is going on. So finally, she gets out of the car and goes, okay. And then, of course, she walks halfway up there. I'm now waiting behind somebody who, it's an empty car, and I'm hoping they're just going to come out soon. She walks, like, halfway into the store and then comes, like, back, and she's like, well, do you want a 6-inch or a foot long? I'm like, just go into the store and get some food. She goes, okay. So she goes into the store. And finally, the person in front of me, this is kind of a journey in itself, they finally come out. Somebody does. They come out, but get in the passenger side of the car. And I'm like, okay, that was weird. They got in the passenger side of the car. Sits in the passenger side of the car for a while. turns the car on from the passenger seat, then crawls across the passenger seat, doesn't get out of the car and walk back to the driver's side, just crawls across, gets in the driver's seat, and proceeds to drive away. And I was like, okay, that was weird, but whatever. They're leaving. I can now pull into this pump, so I pull up to the pump. Somebody instantly pulls up behind me and waits in line, and I'm trying to be very courteous, so I fill up my car, stand right outside the whole time I do it, get it filled up, get inside. You know, or a car finishes, I put the gas thing on, I get inside my car, I move to another parking spot so this person can now get up there and start pumping their gas. So I'm trying, I always try to be courteous. She always gets mad at me when we go to places like Sheetz because I won't just sit there. I will always, can I do this in the sneaky way, or am I not good enough to do that? I'm not 100% certain. Actually, I probably don't want it right there because it's going to burn my bed down, isn't it? Let's see. I can get one of these. Can I? Okay, I can. I think I can just... Whoops. Well, that was annoying. So now I have to go get some more. Again, I just need to do it better than I did because I obviously did not do that properly. So finally, everything is done. I go inside. Line is like huge. There's like, 30 people waiting in line to pay. There's like 50 people standing around that have already paid that are waiting for their food to come. And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be forever. But whatever, like, we're relaxed, stretch the legs for a little bit. And Julia's standing there with our ticket and getting some food or some drinks and stuff before we go pay. Because at these places, you put your order in, but you have to pay supposedly before you pick it up. I don't know if they won't start making it. I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure they just make it. They just won't, like, deliver it to you. They won't call your number as it's a paid for order to give you until you've actually gone up to the counter and paid with your little receipt. So somebody comes out and, so we get some drinks and we get in line, and she's like, oh, so I got you like a chicken parm thing. Hopefully that's okay. But like, she's already put it in, so they're already making it in my opinion. And I just went, okay. Now, I've never... I like chicken parm. I've never eaten chicken parm that I can even think of since I've been, dating Julia. I have no idea if I've ever actually eaten a chicken parm sandwich in her presence. So why that would be the go-to sandwich, I'm not 100% certain of. But chicken parm, like, you can't really go wrong with chicken parm. It's good. But we get in the car, and she opens it up, and I just looked at it, and I was like, Julia, I said, you are the only person that I would say to get me a sub, and would think the concept of chicken parm filling that obligation. Let's break this down. Is a chicken parm technically a sub? Yes, probably. So I can't really necessarily fault her on that, but it is interesting to think that I've never eaten a chicken parm like in your presence since we've been dating, for the multiple years we've been dating. Now we're married, we have a child on the way and everything. Never eaten one in your presence. But the other aspect of this is, I didn't explicitly state this, so I guess I can't really be mad, but I'm sure some people know where I'm going with this, and it's the concept of, we're in a car traveling for the holidays. We got another 2.5 hours left to go from Breezewood back to the house. I'm driving. This is something that I'm having to deal with in the concept of driving. I specifically wanted a sub because I wanted something that was going to be easy to eat in the car. I would definitely not put chicken parm in this category by any stretch of the imagination. And I said, you're the only person who I would say, sub, give me a random sub, and you come up with the idea of a chicken parm. So she opens the thing up, and I mean, it smells delicious. Chicken parm's good. Like, you can't not like chicken parm. I guess that's not true. People cannot like chicken parm. I personally really do like chicken parm. But it is a messy, messy sandwich. It is basically, it's chicken put in a sub roll and then smothered with spaghetti sauce and other, like, what other toppings are on it. I don't even know if it actually had any other toppings, which is another weird thing. You still add stuff to chicken parm. If you order a chicken parm sub sandwich, you get it with like lettuce, onions, peppers. Like, you still make it a sub, but this was literally just chicken and spaghetti sauce on the sandwich. And I was like, I couldn't, like, this is not something I can eat in the car. I'm just gonna have to wait till we get home. I said, I'm not really that hungry, so it's not a big deal. I was like, but really, you're the only person that would have thought to do the random choice of chicken parm. And she's like, well, you didn't tell me what you wanted. You wouldn't tell me what kind of meat. And I said, I understand that. I did not tell you a type of meat to get me, so I can't really, I guess, be that mad because you got chicken parm, but chicken parm is just the most random thing to have decided to get. And she's like, well, would you rather, I'm not kidding when I say, she says, would you rather have a Philly cheesesteak? And I was just like, I put my like head down. I'm still watching the road because we're now driving at this point. I'm just like shaking a little bit, and I'm like, really? The next place your mind just went when I talked about a sandwich being too messy to eat in the car, and that it wouldn't normally fit the constant, like the concept of a sub. If I say, just get me a sub, something quick and easy, a sub, the next thing you would go to is a Philly cheesesteak, because she knows I love Philly cheesesteaks. I get Philly cheesesteaks all the time. They are absolutely delicious. But still, does not exactly fit the mold of what I would be looking for in that particular circumstance, right? Like, it's not going to be. Are you where is this thing at that I'm hearing angry at me? It's still not going to be the thing that fulfills the need for the easily edible sandwich. So here's the deal: if you guys are going and you stop somewhere, what is a car food for you? Do you think you can... Where is this damn zombie? What do you think constitutes an acceptable sandwich to eat in a vehicle? Would you be able to physically eat a chicken parm sandwich in the car? I don't think I could have. I had to wait till we got home. I haven't even eaten it yet because, like I said, I really wasn't that hungry, and because we had snacked on some other things, so it wasn't a big deal. But I had this buddy. Like, this is all coming back to like a different story. I had this buddy who used to constantly get like Chipotle burritos and eat them in the car when he had a job where he had to drive for a living. And I'm like, dude, how on earth did you pull off eating a Chipotle burrito? And he's just like, I don't know. Why didn't I eat more than that? That was weird. He's like, I don't know. I'm just really good at eating stuff in the car. But he would eat the most ridiculous things in the car because I complained to him once. This was years ago because I stopped at a rest area on the way back from, or a service plaza, I should say, because that's what they call them, on the way back from DC back when I was driving back to Michigan many years ago. And the only fast food restaurant in this particular service plaza, oh God, it's oh God. Hold on. Oh, I put it inside. I had made another shield because I knew that one was dying. And it is now not in existence in my inventory because I put it inside. I just need a piece of gravel. All I want right now is a piece of gravel so that I can make a flint and steel. So I can know where I'm going to be at in the nether. Okay, let's get in here. Get this shield out. Okay, there we go. Put that on my offhand. Ah, much better. I could probably just dig and find a piece of gravel somewhere within the walls here. Let me just make sure that there's no gravel or flint. There is not. Sitting in my inventory. I could just sleep again and make this easy. But yeah, he used to eat the most ridiculous things in the car all the time. Things I wouldn't dream of. I think he told me once he got like a bowl of soup. And you know, McDonald's and Subway and like fast food restaurants have soup. If you could get something in an easily handleable container that was like a broth or a non-broth based soup, like a cream of broccoli or a tomato soup or something like that, I can see how it'd be difficult but doable. But he was getting like chicken noodle soup, and chicken noodle soup is just not one of those things that you can very easily eat in the car unless you're drinking it. Which, you could drink chicken noodle soup in the car, you just wouldn't be getting the good parts like the noodles and stuff. It'd be like getting a bowl of ramen. And I don't mean ramen like the, you know, microwave for, 3 minutes and have the ramen noodles. I mean like a bowl of real ramen, like pho or pho or whatever you want to call it. Get some of that and eating it in the car while you're driving. It's just not possible. I don't care who you are. It's not what you do, what you can, but he would do it. He would say he did it successfully without making a mess, and I will be honest, his car was always messy, but it wasn't messy because there was like spilled soup all over the place. It was messy just because it was, you know, he was a messy person. I'll be honest, I don't keep my car very clean either. I got like, you know, wrappers and papers and things like that in it. It's just more cluttered than it is messy, but you know, it's not like there's spilled shit all over the place in there. And I just don't know how you would do it. So I want to know down in the comments from people watching this, what is the quote-unquote messiest thing you can eat in the car? Because I don't have much of a good tolerance for that. As in, look at that. I was so close to it. That skeleton was guarding it, and I just got that piece of flint that I needed, didn't I? I did. Boom, done. Let's go see where we're at in the nether. I will take my coordinates before because I might actually just link up to somebody else's nether portal. You guys know how nether portals work. It's a pain in the ass. But I really do want to know of the messiest food that you can successfully eat in the car. And not just that you can. Could I potentially have pulled off eating that sandwich in the car? Yeah, maybe. But I'm not going to do it on a regular basis or unless I'm extremely hungry. But I want to know, what is the messiest food you think you could actually just eat in the car on a regular basis and be very successful with it? Because I can't do much. I really can't. Let's see where we're at. 27, 19, 70, 17, 34. That was not successful. That was also not successful. There we go. We are going to see where this takes us to in the nether. And I did link to somebody else's portal. If I really didn't link to somebody else's portal and my portal appeared in the middle here, that would be hilarious. But I don't think that's the case. It's definitely not the case. It's got a beacon? Who is this? Penis. That is one giant penis head. That's all I have to say about that. My assumption would be that this is a Never's area, especially with a beacon that has like something on it already. I could be completely wrong. How far away? Oh, we are not far from my base, though. We are definitely not far away from my base. So I can make my way back over to that base, get my portal moved into an area that is going to be acceptable. But I do kind of want to see. This is going into higher numbers. My assumption is then, yeah, we're not very far from 0, 0. I want to see, run down here and see, actually 0, 0 by the town and stuff. I'm going to have, I think, a good spot. It's obviously relatively close to somebody else as well, which is good. But this is going to be cool. We're going to be good. I think I have found what I will call home. I just need to get my nether portals and all linked up appropriately. And then I'm not going to have to dig very far in the nether at all when I get one actually created at the divided by 8 exactly like it's supposed to be so it doesn't interfere with other people's portals. And we are going to be good to go. And there's Ko. There's Mesa and Zisto. Yeah, this is fantastic. I'm feeling fantastic about this. So, all right, there's lots of chickens in here. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Mindcrack Vanilla Server Minecraft. The Mighty Viking is in. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to be right there in the main portal area with everybody else. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I haven't seen anybody on the server because I went spawn in more bases. So spawn is this way. And I would assume by spawn he means like spawn village. Chunk City. This must be spawn, right? Kurt adds everybody else. Oh, good lord. Still ripping Shadow Realm with Darkness Lies. Nice. Let's see where this takes me out to first, and then we'll... There we go. This is... Oh, yep. We're back to main spawn, where nothing has been built. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next episode.